You are sitting on your couch, phone in hand, screen dark. No texts, no calls, nothing. It has been 3 days since they said anything to you, and you start doing the one thing they knew you would do. You apologize, you beg, you promise you will change. Not because you did wrong, but because the silence was worse than being wrong. That is the silent treatment. And it is not about space. It is about power. Today, we are breaking down the most common manipulation tactic that nobody talks about. Not because it is rare, because every single one of us has lived through it and thought we were the problem. You are not the problem. You are the target. The silent treatment does not look like abuse. It looks like nothing. No bruises, no screaming, no broken plates, just empty rooms and red receipts you wish would disappear. But what it does to your brain is more effective than any argument could ever be. Researchers at the University of Texas found that social rejection activate the exact same neural pathways as physical pain. Your brain process being ignored like someone just hit you, and the person doing the ignoring knows this, not because they read a paper, because they learned it from experience. They learned that silence makes you crazy, and a crazy person is easy to control. Here is how it works. The silent treatment runs a 3-phase loop in your head. Phase 1 is doubt. You ask yourself, what did I do? You replay every conversation, every glance, every text message. You scan for the moment it went wrong. You find nothing, but you keep looking. This is exactly what they want. You are doing their emotional labor for them while they sit comfortably not thinking about it. Phase 2 is desperation. You reach out, you text, I hope we are okay. You ask if they want to talk. You give yourself small ways to break the silence without losing face, but they read it, they see it, and they choose not to respond. That choice is the weapon, not the silence itself, the choice to withhold. Phase 3 is surrender. After enough days, enough sleeps, enough mornings waking up to nothing, you break, you text, sorry. I was wrong. I will fix it. You do not know what you are sorry for, but the relief of having contact again feels so good that you do not care. You got your hit of connection back, and they got exactly what they wanted. This is not a misunderstanding. This is operant conditioning. They trained you like a laboratory rat, and your nervous system took the bait every single time. Now you probably think this only happens in toxic relationships, with narcissists, with people who mean harm. Here is the uncomfortable part. Sometimes it is your parent. Sometimes it is your best friend. Sometimes it is the person you trust most, and that is why it hurts so much. You let them in, and they used your trust as the lever against you. Let us get specific about what the silent treatment actually does to you neurochemically. When someone you care about stops responding, your cortisol levels spike. Cortisol is the stress hormone. Your body goes into fight or flight, but there is no physical threat. It is invisible, so you cannot run from it. You cannot fight it. You just sit there stressed at your own kitchen table. Your dopamine drops at the same time. Dopamine is the reward chemical your brain releases when you anticipate something good. Your phone, the ping, the response. It does not come. Your dopamine bottoms out, and you enter what neuroscientists call withdrawal state, the same state smokers feel when they ran out of cigarettes. So you text again, just to get the hit back, and they know it. Here is the brutal part, the person being silent. They are not suffering. Their cortisol is stable, their dopamine is fine. They are watching your name light up their screen and choosing to let it burn. That is not accidental, that is design. And the worst part is they do not even need to say anything. You do all the work. You apologize for things you did not do. You buy them things. You grow quieter in every conversation after. You start self-editing, walking on glass so you never trigger the silence again. Congratulations, you just became easier to manage. But it gets more insidious. The silent treatment never stays in one conversation. It migrates. It spreads. Once someone learns that silence makes you compliant, they use it for bigger things. First, it was about who does the dishes. Then it is about who sees what friends. Then it is about money. Then it is about whether you get to have your own opinion. The silence gets longer each time, and your resistance gets shorter. By year 3, you apologize before they even go silent. You see the look on their face, and your brain dumps cortisol so fast your hands shake before a single word is spoken. That is classical conditioning. Pavlov rang a bell. Your abuser flinched. You break. Now, if you are sitting there thinking, maybe I am doing the silent treatment too, good. That self-awareness is the first step. Here is the difference. Withdrawal is healthy. Shutting down to protect yourself is healthy. Saying, I need 24 hours before we talk again is healthy. The difference is communication. If you say you need space and then go dark for a week without a timeline, that is punishment. If you say, I am angry and I need space but I will come back tomorrow, that is healthy boundary setting. The person being punished knows when you are coming back. The person being manipulated does not. That is the line. Transparency versus ambiguity. If they do not know when you are coming back, you are using silence as a weapon. So what do you do if you are the target? You cannot out-silence the person using this on you. 2 weeks of silence does not beat 3 weeks of silence. It just makes 2 miserable people. Instead, you do 3 things. First, you name it out loud. Not with anger, not with tears, with calm, specific language. I notice you stopped responding after I brought up the budget. I am not going to chase you. When you are ready to talk, I will be here. Then you stop. No more texts, no more calls, no more checking your phone every 4 minutes. You starve the feedback loop. They need your panic to work. Give them nothing. Second, you recognize the pattern. Write it down if you have to. Date, trigger, how long the silence lasted, what you did to break it. After 4 or 5 entries, you will see the schedule. It always follows the same formula. You ask for something for yourself. They silence. You give in. Recognizing the schedule breaks the illusion that this is emotional. It is structural. It is a system, and systems can be defanged. Third, you rebuild your stress tolerance. This is the hard part, because your nervous system has been hijacked. You cannot think clearly during the silence because your body is in survival mode. You need to teach yourself that silence will not kill you. Start small. Put your phone in a drawer for 2 hours. Do not check it. Do anything else. Cook, walk, read. When the anxiety hit comes, and it will, breathe through it. Do not react. You are teaching your brain a new lesson. The silence does not mean you am in danger. It just means they are quiet, different things. Because the entire game depends on your inability to sit with discomfort. Once you learn to sit, the game ends. They can silence forever. You will still be okay. And that is the one thing they cannot tolerate. A target they cannot move. Here is what surprised me when I researched this. The silent treatment is not just a relationship problem. It is everywhere. It is at work when your boss stops acknowledging your emails after you ask for a raise. It is in family group chats when someone says something uncomfortable and the nth group goes dead quiet until the person apologizes. It is in friend groups where the leader decides who is in and who is out. It works because humans are pack animals. Isolation feels like death to your ancient brain. Your ancestors who got exiled from the tribe literally died. If you want more of these, hit subscribe, but your wiring can be reprogrammed. And the first step is seeing it for what it is. Not silence, not space, not a miscommunication. Control. Because the quietest abuses are the ones that leave no marks. The loudest wounds are the ones nobody can see. I have been making these breakdown videos using a tool called Frame Loop. It honestly made the whole process way easier than I expected. If you are curious, I left it in the description. If you want more of these, hit subscribe and send this to someone who might need to hear it.